you've seen how hard Jonathan worked to get back out on the field. Just what's your message to him? What are your emotions?
Me and JB have talked in private. He knows I'm there for him. Um, it's a tough situation, but I said the other day, in situations like this, you just turn to God, put your faith in Him, and know that regardless of what's happened, that He'll be okay and He'll bounce back from it. I've said it tons of time now. He's resilient. He's tough. He has a great work ethic, and he'll be all right. He'll look back at this day one day and look at it and see, like, you know certain things had to happen for him to get to where he wanted to get. Everyone has a different path, and you know his is a little delayed right now, but at the right time it's all going to come together and he's going to be all right. So just keeping him up and staying positive and everything, joking around like we usually do.
You get to the 1,000-yard club, and a lot of it, you've gotten a lot of yards after contact, but can you quantify what this offensive line group, in spite of the injuries, the ins and outs, the positional switches, what this group has done in front of you this year?
Yeah, offensive line has been great this year, tight ends, receivers as well. Just, I think we've just talked about it since day one, building a culture behind this run game, and that's who we want to be first. And it's taken some time by all of us to really get it going, but when it has gone going, it showed to be great and what we rely on, and everybody loves doing it. We have great chemistry, and the guys in that room work hard. Obviously, with injuries and everything, different guys have had to bounce around and play different positions. Some guys had to start, and everyone's done a great job. So I'm blessed to have those guys in front of me, and thankful for all the hard work they do.
And a challenge this week for that group with the D-line and that defensive group that Dallas brings in this week.
Yeah, every week's a challenge. Always, we're in the NFL, always playing great guys. Played some great guys last week. This week, same thing, a great D-line, a bunch of athletic guys, physical guys, but I always have faith in our guys. Like I said, they work hard, they watch film, and we got big boys too, so we'll be all right.
Chuba, just to touch back on the 1,000-yard milestone, I believe only the second Canadian running back to ever do that. In real time, how much are you able to appreciate that part of the historical milestone?
Yeah, being from Canada, just had a different path to get this far or up to this point, and I definitely acknowledge that. I'm thankful for everything that I got through and been through to get to this point, and just to be able to show Canadian kids that play football or whatever sport that regardless of where you're from, you can still do great things. Definitely thankful.
Chuba, Bryce has been so good at extending plays, not breaking the pocket, but sort of operating within the pocket, sliding it. How much of that is when you're back there at protection, how much do you kind of feel each other and kind of know where one another is kind of at all times?
Bryce is a magician back there. He does his thing. I give him all credit for that. Obviously, offensive line has to block. I have to block as well. And, we do our best to do that. But everything after that, that's all him. He's a special player.
Do you ever look behind you and you're like, I thought he was here when I was blind, he's gone. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, he's been doing those plays since day one he's been here, and he's special in what he can do. He has that ability to extend plays, which not everyone in this league can do. So thankful to have him as my QB.
And that second play, that 2.7-second clock, that baller mode that he talked about, it seems like he really thrives. You talked about he's a magician back there, but it seems like he really is something that a lot of teams haven't seen, or when he gets into that mode.
Yeah, he's a killer. He lives for the moments. He works hard. He preps for the moments, and in those moments he's comfortable. So, and it shows, and he's done a great job in them, especially this year and as games go on. So we just got to get open and give him a target and block for him, and he'll take care of the rest.